Laws of Loshon Hara, day 4. Certain statements are Loshon Hara when said regarding one person, yet are perfectly acceptable when said regarding someone else. For example, to say that a businessman studies Torah 5 hours a day is obviously not derogatory. However, to say this of a kollel member who is assumed to be spending his entire day engrossed in Torah study would be derogatory. Similarly, it would be forbidden to relate the amount of tzedakah given by an individual if that amount is considered respectable only for a man of lesser means. There may be factors which would be prohibited relating such information even when it is clearly complementary. For example, people who give charity generously often do not want that fact to become public knowledge. Sefer Shmirat HaLashon, day 4. Knowledge of the Agadic teachings regarding Loshon Hara must be complemented by studying of the laws of proper speech. In the words of Midrash Mishle, to know wisdom and musar, ethical inspiration, if one has wisdom, knowledge of halacha, then he can study musar. But if he lacks wisdom, then he cannot study musar. The Midrash's intent is clear. If a person is not knowledgeable in the laws of a given topic, then no amount of musar will help him. For example, if a businessman thinks that a given practice is not robbery when in fact it is, then what good will it do to inform him of the severity of the sin of robbery? The same applies to all other negative commandments. Therefore, one must study the Torah's laws to know what is permitted and what is forbidden. And he must also learn the Musar teachings which inspire a person to fear Hashem. Through study of such teachings, one arouses his soul towards observance of Torah. Aside from fulfilling the positive commandments, fear Hashem your God. And so it is with regard to Shmirat HaLashon. Of what benefit will all the Musar in the world be if one convinces himself that a given forbidden statement is not in the category of Loshon Hara? Or if he tells himself that the laws of Loshon Hara do not apply when speaking of a certain individual, when in fact they do. Therefore, it is imperative that one know what is and what is not in the category of Loshon Hara. According to halacha, this study should be complemented by inspirational study of the relevant Agadic teachings.